Hey everybody, Neil Thompson, founder of Teach the Geek here. I work with technical professionals so they can present more effectively, especially in front of non-technical audiences. And you can learn more about that at teachthegeek.com. Again, that's teachthegeek.com. And as always, remember to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, as every bit helps. Have you ever been in a situation where someone asks you a question you don't know the answer to, at least after a presentation? And if so, how do you deal with such a situation? Well, here's a way to go about it. First, don't panic. There's going to be instances where this happens. Of course, when it comes to presentations, you should do your best to try to anticipate the type of questions that you'll get so that you'll have answers at the ready. And I suggest you do this well before the actual presentation. Just jot down what type of questions people may have based on the expertise of those people. So, if you're speaking to a lot of non-technical people, they may have a lot of rudimentary questions. Try to brainstorm what those questions could be. You may even go and ask such people, what kind of questions do you think you could have after my presentation? And then have answers ready for those questions. But inevitably, there'll be questions that you don't have answers to. So what do you do? Well, I mentioned don't panic. The next thing you need to do, or I suggest you do, is when you get such a question, ask back what the question was in your own words, though, to make sure that you actually understand the question that's being asked. So for instance, if I used to work I mentioned in previous videos, I worked in orthobiologics, which is using human cadaver bone to make implants. In this case, they were spinal implants. So a question I could have gotten after one of my project status update meetings was, you mentioned that there are certain matter in the samples that you tested that are blocking the detection of the matter of interest. Why is that? Or what is it? What is that material that's blocking the detection of the matter of interest? So if you get such a question, your response back may be something like, so you're asking the matter that is blocking the detection. What is it? Am I getting that right? And then the person will say yes, possibly, probably, if you did get it right anyway. And then you may not know the answer. But then you'll say something like, well, as of right now, we are not sure, but we are thinking of doing more testing in which we will remove the lipids or the fats from these bone samples to see if that helps in helping us in detect the matter of interest, the molecule of interest. And that's it. Basically, all you've done is you didn't panic. You asked the question back in your own words, and then you came up with a response. What this does is it also gives you some time, it buys you a bit of time to actually think about what the answer is. And also, don't be afraid to pause and actually think about the answer. You may not know the answer right in the moment, but maybe after a few moments of reflection, something comes to you. And that's where the not panicking part comes in. So when it comes to answering questions that you don't know the answer to, I suggest not panicking. Of course, making sure that you do your best job of coming up with answers to questions you think the audience may have. And then you ask back the question in your own words to ensure that you actually understand the question that's being asked. And then give your best faith effort of what the answer could be. And don't be afraid to say, I don't know, too. I mean, there's going to be instances where you may not know, but you're going to do your best to figure out what the answer is. So hopefully that's been helpful. Again, my name is Neil Thompson. I am the founder of Teach the Geek. I work with technical professionals so they can present more effectively, especially in front of non-technical audiences. And you can learn more about that at teachthegeek.com. Again, that's teachthegeek.com. And as always, remember to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel, as every bit helps. Thanks. Have a great day.